Hey, this is Dr. Whittaker. Today we're talking about relationships. In particular, we're talking about communication. There are four different types or levels of communication that we're going to be talking about. The first one is pretend listening. In pretend listening, your spouse or your partner, they're there in the same room, or if you're in the car with them, they're there with you, but they're really not plugged in. And in essence, they're not listening. The second level is listening. And what that means is the person is able to pay attention, and what they're able to do is get the gist of what you're saying. So after you finish speaking, you'll find that your husband can kind of summarize. He says, well, I think what you're really saying is this. So he kind of gets the gist, but he may not remember the details. He may not understand how important some of those details are. He may miss them. The third level of communication is active listening. So with active listening, not only is your spouse able to follow along with what you're saying, but in addition to that, they can actually contribute to the conversation. So in addition to being able to follow along, they can ask some really helpful questions and sometimes even help you to clarify what you're thinking, because sometimes when you communicate, you just have emotions happening. And that's true for males and females. If you're very upset or if you're very nervous about something, and they can help to keep you on track if they use active listening skills. And then the fourth level is empathic listening. And empathic listening is really powerful, and it's described as the fourth level of listening, the fourth level because it involves a lot more skill, it involves a lot more patience, and it involves a lot more emotional maturity. So we're going to be talking about all four levels of communication. Get ready.